What is up, fam? Welcome back to Monday's market update. Got a lot to update on. Crypto is currently crashing. We're going to take a look today and find out if we can see why. The question on everyone's mind, why is crypto crashing? We're going to try to answer that today. We're going to be looking at your favorite charts. We're going to be looking at everything crypto. So thank you for joining me again, guys. Please obliterate that like and subscribe button. Have no mercy. Get the engagement up. Let's get the hype going. And let's hope there's no hiccups in the stream. And I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there will be. That's just the way it goes. Let's jump into the charts. Yeah, jump into the charts. There we go. We're in the charts. We've jumped in. You've jumped into the charts. So, easiest explanation as to why crypto is crashing. Looking on the daily time frame, things aren't so hot. Over the last maybe 2 weeks-ish, we did have a nice little rally, but we pointed out in the last live streams kind of our technical issues with our high back on August 28th. A lot of stuff there. We have a lot of major moving averages, a lot of horizontal resistance, and price rejected. Since then, we have basically been saying, we got to just cross our fingers. Hope the low holds. There's very little else to decide here or to really go on. But looking at the daily time frame, we have something that I was saving until price actually moved down a little bit. Today. Is it today or is it technically tomorrow? Let's zoom in. Technically tomorrow, it looks like. We have our yellow 50-day moving average and our green 200-day moving average. And what's going on is the 50 or the shorter moving average is coming down and crossing underneath the 200. Now, this is what is known as a death cross. Very spooky terminology. However, we'll go back and we'll look. Are they really spooky? I have my doubts. But when this happens, basically the market is saying we have been trading at a certain averaged price for 200 days. Bitcoin does tend to trade above this 200-day. This year has been an exception. But the 50 coming down means that the last 50 days have an average price that is now approaching lower than the last 200. This is a classic bearish signal in markets, especially in the traditional markets. In crypto, like I said, we're going to take a look and we're going to see just how scary it is. Do death crosses lead to dumps? And in the other side, do golden crosses, the opposite, when the 50 moves up above the 200, do they lead to pumps? And this is going to be an interesting question, and it's going to be important to understanding what's happening on the chart right now. I'm going to load up the BLX quick. Probably should have done that beforehand, but it is what it is. While we're chilling, I know all you guys here already hit the likes and subscribes because you're the best. Got the MVPs here. But as well, sign up with our sponsors, Femex and Fairdesk. I will be showing you my, let's call them cursed positions right now because I am hurting. But links in the video description below and in, in the video description below and in the chat right now. So BLX, here we are. For some reason it's not pulled up. That's not BLX either. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not sleep well last night. The allergies of the coming changing season are hitting me hard. And so I'm a little off right now. But let's add these moving averages back to our chart and take a look at the entire history of Bitcoin and how these have played out. So we can go through all of them depending on what you guys want to do. I think I'll just start off this way and we'll work our way backwards. Does that sound good? That sounds good. After we get done with this, we'll look at some alts, we'll look at some stocks, as well as you guys have been asking awesome questions during the live. And if you've noticed, we've been making shorts out of those questions and answers, and they've been doing really well. So I do want to have, in maybe every upcoming stream, just some Q&A, kind of what's on your guys' mind, what questions do you have, and hopefully we can turn that into more content for other people to benefit from. So let's get into it. This year started January 1st, like most years do. Within 2 or 3 months of the year, looks like in early February, we had a golden cross. Our 50 moved above our 200, and this was the inverse sign of what we're getting, it looks like tomorrow, the timing tomorrow, in lieu of, without a giant rally or something to cancel this out, which is highly unlikely, coming tomorrow. So we had the bullish version of the cross here on February 6th, and price did react rather well. It found support on the 200, moved higher, hit a higher low, moved higher again, and now flirting with our 24,750. So the golden cross here, while it did, I'll say in hindsight, play out, had about a 60% rally from the cross itself, we do see that immediately into this golden cross, we had selling off. We had a short-lived rally and then a greater sell-off. So our most recent example of one of these crosses did play out over a long time period, over the course of 8 months, 9 months, but it did not have an immediate effect that we might expect. By the way, guys, is the audio and stuff good? What's up, Pickle? What's up, Randy? Get to the shout-outs in a bit. We're going over why crypto is crashing, and we're taking a look at what's happened in the past. So, the most recent death cross was in January of 22, and now this one is maybe alarming, maybe more alarming to those out there. Price was trading at roughly 44K, and again, we didn't get the immediate reaction that we were looking for when we look at these crosses. Price was actually already falling, and you can argue maybe this one was a little successful. 25% drop from the death cross. So actually this one played out a little better. However, it did rally back to 48K, touching that 200 day again before entering the goblin town that was 2022. A very perfect touch to that 200 at 48K brought us down. Golden cross before that, September of 21. Very small rally before dumping and then moving higher. So the golden crosses, at least this far, seem to have an inverse signal immediately, but then after enough time, we do see a rally kind of follow through. Going back to the last death cross before that, June of 21, price was right around 33K. It did continue falling down to 28 where it bottomed and then continued to a higher high. So actually, kind of what I've gotten so far, and I've gone over these before, but I'm just learning here with you, is these death crosses do seem to play out, at least over the course of the last 2 years, a little bit more in the short term than these golden crosses. The golden crosses seem to be a little bit of a conflicting signal before time passes and they do play out, whereas the death crosses, at least in the last examples, led to kind of more immediate sell-offs that did hit what looks like local bottoms before bouncing again. The one back here in June, a little stronger. The one here in January really kind of played out well. We have to go all the way back to March or April of 2020 to find the next one. We had a period of over a year where we saw a golden cross and we didn't get a death cross until almost 400 days later. Looking at March, now this price action was black swanish. You can say there are other factors involved, and that's fair. However, I think that we just look at the data the way it's presented on the chart for maximum efficiency. In May of 20, we had our golden cross. Price again fell. It seems like almost every time we get a golden cross, we get a small sell-off. It's interesting how the bullish side of this reacting differently than the bearish side, which does tend to have a little bit more instantaneous satisfaction. Death cross right here after the March crash. So what's interesting is Bitcoin actually bottomed out in 2020, and it wasn't until price had recovered 70% did we get this death cross. This death cross did again have an immediate reaction, not a huge one, but an immediate sell-off before continuing higher. Going back again, October of 19, and maybe we'll cut it here, we'll see. Now we'll cut it at the April golden cross. Death cross, we did rally through, so maybe here is the alpha. I know this took a little bit long in the episode to get to, but maybe this is the alpha we're looking for today. Somewhat of a similar situation. Now I will say they're different enough for me that I'm not super worried, but we did have our bull market highs. We sold off. We had our, we can call this a bear market high or a failed high, depending. Maybe we have that again right now, and we have the same cross. Here's what I'd be looking for. And actually, this is remarkably similar. That's spicy as hell. While we didn't get necessarily this, or maybe this is coming. This is some alpha shit. We had a high, we fell, we traded sideways very much like we've been doing right now. We did have this little dip into lower low before rallying almost straight through the death cross. That's actually hella spicy. This doesn't give us the future, but what we might look for here in the sell-off today is a lower low, and we might see a rally through the death cross itself. As we said, it hasn't quite happened. It should happen tomorrow, maybe the next day, but tomorrow, very high probability. This would be something to look for. If we have this lower low now, and we see a very explosive rally, this is one of the most euphoric moments in my crypto history, man. This is like a 42% rally in 24 hours. This is wild. Right through that death cross. If we see this low bought up and pushed through the death cross, we might want to be skeptical, as it could end up being a repeat of this exact thing. I think that there's a lot of coincidence, or a lot of similarity. Yeah, that's on my radar. That is on my radar, absolutely. So much so that I'm going to scour through TradingView just to get this little piece of price action. I'm going to place it over here, and we'll take a peek at what that looks like in just a minute. Last one. We could go through the whole history, but maybe we will. I don't know. Golden cross here in April. We can see price was already high above. We had entered into the post bottom of the previous bear market for like a 300-400% rally. This one played out perfectly, although again, we do see a high at the cross and a pullback. We are definitely kind of far away from a golden cross coming, but when it does, we should be keeping our eyes out for an immediate pullback. That is the similarity I've seen with almost all of these crosses, is that bullish crosses have this almost to the day pullback, where bear crosses aren't quite as consistent or predictable. So I don't want to do the whole history, although it looks easy because maybe there wasn't any for a while. We had a bearish cross here in March of 18. Price rallied. Didn't really make it higher high or anything. We had a death cross here. The bottom was in. Bullish cross almost right to the T on the high. Bullish cross here got sold off. Bearish cross played out. Interesting. So this is not really what I was hoping. But what I'm seeing right now, and I do want your guys' opinions, and I will look at the chat right as soon as I'm done with this. I do want your opinions, because one brain is never better than 100, 200. I don't know how many people are here. But that's pretty damn similar. I don't want this to happen. This would be bad. Something like this with our moving averages, that's a little exaggerated. But could we see something like this? Absolutely. Let's pray we don't. That'd be bad. Wow. That would look so perfect. I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable. I need an adult. Shit. All right. Well, let's I'll get to the chat next. Let's do this. So if we do see this play out, I don't know if the probability is very high, but it's something to just keep on our mind here, especially with the similarities of this drop, your lower high, and now we are seeing, this isn't on BLX yet, it hasn't updated, but we go to Bitcoin and we do see that sell-off has happened here. Maybe I'll just add it to our big chart. BLX chart's too lagging to use while streaming. It's annoying. Yeah. Here we go. I'll add it to our Coinbase chart here. It just looks so similar. I don't like it. There it is. Send this to the back. Visual order sent to back. Here we go. Don't like it. Yikes. But where might we look, right? So if this does play out, just to have it on our minds, where might we look for price to go, and where might we make a trade? So we do see that the price did retrace to the 618. That would be roughly 28.8. Now this is really getting out there. We're taking a lot of liberties on this. This is just similarities. This isn't, definitely gonna happen. But if it does happen, we might look to take a short of 28.8. And even potentially, if that 786 is hit, 30.1K. Now that's actually pretty spicy, as we do and have had a really large amount of short liquidations from about 30K to about 30.6K. We can take a look at that later. That's spicy as hell. I hope it doesn't happen. Oh no. Oh no. Because really, if that does play out, and this doesn't even have to happen, even if this plays out really well, it starts to look a lot more like 2019. And maybe we see that continue, and maybe things do end up looking the same, right? We had a very long period of kind of falls Man, it's just so different sentiment-wise and really price action-wise. A lot more volatility back here. A lot more of these trapping rallies. If it does play out, though, we may have a really good way to trade this. Let me get rid of this quick. We did get this double top before the Black Swan of March. And so let me even continue this bar pattern out. As much as I don't want to allow this thought to encroach on my brain, I will place it anyway. Let's get that one. Boom. How would y'all feel about that? How would you feel about this? I don't want this to happen. If this were to play out, and again, this is really speculative, really kind of guesstimation. Could see a low at like 17-ish. That would be interesting. I don't expect this to play out, but you guys know when I get chart nerdy, I get chart nerdy. Like, I'm in the zone. I'm nerding out. I ain't paying attention to nothing else. I'm just in the zone nerding. That would be awful. All right. We'll get into more TA and more charts. Someone was saying Tesla, which I'll pull up. Is Tesla doing spice? Is Tesla spicing? Ooh, Tesla is spicing. Holy sholy. All right, we'll take a look at that too then. We'll take a look at that. Hold up. I'm turning my attention to the chart in just 1 second. Really want my... I was going to try to place the daily... I'll do this. Moving. Simple moving averages. Simple moving averages. Source. This is what I wanted. Not source. Length. No? There we go. Day. I'm going to put our death cross here down on a lower time frame just so we can keep track of it. Almost done. There we go. Just so we can keep track of it. You can see this death cross is imminent. Imminent. You're going to have to change time frames to get it to recalculate, I think. Close enough. Wow, I'm on the struggle bus today, man. I can't even type in 60. My computer's also lagging a little bit. There we go. Right above us on the hour. On the hour, they're very even closer, it looks like. There it is. The death cross currently at 27.6. So, yeah, let me turn my attention to the chat here. We're going to talk to the chat, see what you guys are doing, see if I can answer some questions. We have some charts, and then actually we have our weekly review, our weekly market review, which I should have done maybe first. That's okay. First things first, let's see who's here. We have 360 viewers. Not bad. I expected more, but I know there was some big streams. I know Benjamin Cohen was on with TVs. Even I tuned in for that a little bit. Who do I see here? I see Cheap Vlog, Crypto Sharknado, my guy. Good to see you. How are you feeling? Bearish? I see DeFi Master. Energy is everything. God, I need my COD. Jacob T. J Dog. J Day. Jonah Plainclothes Lee. Loading name Sumanth. MCP. Me High Neg. Mibil Khan, Nick Archik, Pepito, Pink Floaty, Shadow Systems Limited, SSL. SSL is here? This guy's like a celebrity. What's up, Roni? Sheer Khan, Skip Factor, T-Bone, Talha, Anwar, Pickle, and Koala, Gamer, Venom Hex, W Valen, Warston Broged, and Crypto Surf. Some of the finest names in YouTube live streaming. Do Ordinals have a place in the future, Dale? I would say yes. I'm not an Ordinals fan, but I would say yes. We can get into that. Enough viewers for 420. I agree. I need my COD. You heard the man, guys. Smash that like button. Let's get 420 likes. If you haven't subscribed yet, join our fam. Hit that subscribe button. Enable notifications. Join the Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. The Discord. Thousands of traders. Thousands of crypto traders in our Discord. Chatting all day, every day, 24/7. It never stops. And you'll get free BTC by joining. That's all I'm going to say. What's up, Shroot? Ben blocked you for asking where Litecoin touched him. Well, I do love Benjamin Cohen. And I would never talk badly about him. Even if he doesn't like Litecoin. But Litecoin clearly did assault him in an alley somewhere. I mean, the guy's driven on data, and if you look at the data, Litecoin has not been doing so hot on the price action. But that's where I diverge from him. I don't think markets are as rational as Benjamin Cohen. I crave data just as Benjamin Cohen, but I don't think they're that rational. I think when things look the worst is typically when the highest opportunity is there. Not even an endorsement of Litecoin, just a general thought. SSL with the dabs. How have you been, man? What have you been up to? Can you tell us? Pink floaty. Dominance. Let me pull up dominance for later. We got dominance. We got Tesla. What else do we need? Chill House with Luna. I love Chill House music. How you doing, Chill House? You liked? Thank you, Dale. Nick. How you doing, bro? Joel, I was just saying how I made shorts off of the viewers' questions, and they've been doing really well. So if you guys have good questions, I would love to answer them, or at least try. Ooh, Marcelo Rodriguez. Marcelo, my man. Subscribing, taking the stream scribe virginity like a champ. Be like Marcelo. Subscribe today. Everything is energy. I like that name. P-Die up, Bitcoin down. I don't know what P-Die is. Is it just die? What's up, Victor Tossi? Deleted my real name. Sup, homie? Timothy Poe. Timothy Poe. Death Cross. Garrett says 12K. Max Pain 8.8. Well, they might be getting ahead of themselves a little bit. Though we did just go through thoroughly Death Crosses and Golden Crosses on Bitcoin's history. And the Death Crosses are definitely more reliable. Definitely. More likely to actually push price in that direction, at least in the history we have. And mind you, we really only have, what, I want to guess 10 Death Crosses on the day in Bitcoin's history, something like that. What's up, dude Viper? Dump more. At this point, I'm down. Dump more. Even if I lose money, it's better than the last, I don't know, 150 days of roughly 28K to like 30K. Dale Russell said, do ordinals have a place in the future? I'll answer this quick. So, as you all know, I'm not the biggest NFT person. Right now, I just see them as shit coins with pictures, right? That's fair. I do believe NFTs have a huge part in the future. In fact, we even saw recently, I tweeted it. You can follow me on Twitter at TomCrownCrypto. I recently tweeted something where I can't remember all the details, but essentially very, very tiny sensors can be placed like in food packaging, and they're using it. Man, I don't even have to look up what the tweet was. I did read it, but it's been like 2 days and I forget. Basically, NFTs being used to kind of track the steps of the food flow process. Wait, here it is. I'll pull it up. Food fraud can cost as much as $40 billion a year. To fight it, food makers are turning to microchips. The silicon chips are smaller than a grain of sand and cost a few cents a piece. They are made by P-Chip and use blockchain technology to trace products all the way from gross to grocery shelves. This is real. You can look it up. This was not even posted by a crypto thing. Like, this is just like not a crypto related spectrumE.org. This is real. So blockchain and NFTs, and I am getting to ordinals, don't worry. NFTs have a place in the future. They haven't found their spot yet, but they have so many potentials. Like for me, I love music, I love concerts, ticketing. Ticketing is one of the biggest that I can think of, and I'm sure if that's the biggest I can think of, there are 100 bigger out there. Medical records, driver's licenses, whatever it is you want. So that turns this long-winded answer to ordinals. Ordinals, I am not an expert, but I have a vague understanding, or at least hopefully a functional understanding. I do have some that people have given me. Cards somewhere. But ordinals are, in my opinion, just maybe where NFT should have started. It's the better chain. Bitcoin's the better chain. It's the more secure chain than Ethereum. About time. And the difference that I know is that Bitcoin ordinals actually have the data. So an Ethereum NFT is basically just a URL. It's like a URL in the blockchain that points to a picture. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is close enough. It points to a picture. The problem is this. Someone controls that domain, or someone controls wherever it's pointing to. They can change it. Does that really matter? Not really for NFTs, I would say. I don't think that's that important for speculative PFPs, right? But in the greater picture, yes. If we're doing important stuff with these, say driver's licenses, medical records, food tracking, you don't want someone to simply be able to change the data it's pointing at. And that's where I think ordinals have their strength. Now, they are going to be not so efficient. You're putting it on a proof of work blockchain. It's not designed for efficiency. It's designed for security. So you better be putting something important on it. I don't think that ordinals are that great for PFPs, but when it comes to something important or data that you don't want potentially meddled with, I think that makes more sense. So I think there's a future. I don't know what data will be so valuable that it will make sense to put it on Bitcoin, but there is. I don't have the answers, but I have the overall idea. Hopefully I answered that a little bit. I don't know. Tried my best, Dale. Thanks for the question, though. Appreciate you, dude. Papito. I just love saying your name, bro. What's up, Brandy? How you doing, bruh? The P chips are going through you. Yeah, and that's kind of, I didn't realize that when I tweeted that. And then as I read it out loud here, I was like, that means you're eating them, right? Oh. We put crazier shit in our bodies anyway. That's all right. J-Day, all crypto can do the same thing, just to be clear. They're all the same, just coded a little different. Bitcoin is slow, but it can track info. That's true and not true. That's true and not true. So you're correct in the idea that all crypto is essentially built off of the exact same base, the exact same Bitcoin code. There are, differences and things, consensus mechanisms that have evolved out of that and built onto that. However, they aren't all, I would disagree with this. They aren't exactly the same in use, or at least when it comes to decentralization, immutability, etc. Because not all blockchains are immutable in the way Bitcoin is. There's no ability to go back and change the blocks in Bitcoin. There actually might not be even for other chains, but other chains have different, less kind of secure, more centralized mechanisms where contracts are able to be changed. Different things like Bitcoin, you can't modify how many Bitcoin there are. With other coins with like layer 2s and things like that, you can change the parameters as long as that's how it's set to be from the beginning. So there is differences, and I would say they're important. But you're right. You're right in the sense of they're all virtually exactly the same. Yeah. They can make too much money by controlling secondary market sales. I don't know what that was pointing to. OG. Ho to Poet. Subscribe, my man. My man. Why are Storgy and other coins not dropping? Are Mr. Amy 23. Are they not? Like, are they not? Let's see. Not dropping yet. Not dropping yet, says Pickle. True, true. It's like the Simpsons meme. So far, son. This is the worst day so far. I mean, I would say it's dropping. It's 5% down today. Not significant, not as exaggerated maybe as some others. That chart's not the worst. That chart is not the worst. Interesting. Just hasn't dropped as much. I wouldn't say it's not dropping, though. If you look, especially if you go from like top to bottom. So here's maybe something of value for you guys. It's very tempting, especially if you're newer. I'm not saying you're newer, but especially if you're newer, it's very tempting to, maybe you're wrapped up in a coin like this, Storage J. I don't really even know anything about it. I'm not talking bad about it, but you'll see kind of these days where Bitcoin dropped, it broke a significant level. And so you don't see another coin do that. And you're thinking, why is this happening? Is this stronger than Bitcoin? Is this going to go to the moon now? Well, you have to zoom out a little bit. So Bitcoin dropped, but how much did it drop? Let's say it dropped. We'll give it from the most recent high, 26K, down to 24.9. That's a 4% drop. It did break an important level, and that's significant, and that I think is logical to say, well, why isn't this chart breaking a significant level, as they typically do? That's a 4% drop. You look at Storage A. Actually, it's down 5%, so technically it's down more than Bitcoin today. But let's say that's not true. Let's say it was sideways. It was just 0% change for the day. you got to kind of zoom out and look at the highs. So we go back to March 21's high, and we look down to its low, and we say that dropped 95%. 95. You go to Bitcoin. And you got to keep zooming out, because I didn't plan to do this. What is up with my computer? It is running so crappily today. Anyway, you zoom out and you say, okay, let's actually only drop 77%. And that might not sound like a lot, because we don't, as humans, really interpret percents well. This is why we talk about psychological numbers a lot. When something reaches a psychological number, or what is essentially just a number that's easy for us to understand in our brains, right? And maybe this isn't you and me, but it's just the greater picture. Things like 50%. This is maybe where Fibonacci numbers come in, but like a 50% drop, very easy for us to understand in our brain. A 2x, a doubling, very easy. 95% versus 77% can be very difficult to kind of do that mental math. There's a huge difference between 77% and 95%, just as there's a huge difference between 95% and 99%. As you get closer to 100, as you approach it, each percent gets like exponentially bigger of a drop. So we say, if Storage A wasn't dropping, what's going on? Well, in reality, it's dropped a ton. It's dropped a ton. And so maybe that can be like an explanation at times, is maybe it isn't dropping right now, but it's dropped so much more that it's kind of like ahead of Bitcoin in the drop, if that makes sense. Like it's like a few steps ahead. I don't know. Probably. Ooh, Bitcoin dominance. Cohen is Cohen, man. That back test here, shit. I don't want dominance to go up. That is clean, though. Off the previous high. Inching back up. Still have to get above 50% for me to be convinced this is technically still a lower high versus the end of August. But that's not looking bad. That's definitely looking more bullish than Bitcoin's price right now. Let's say that. We'll get onto dominance in a little bit. We'll get in there. What is that? I need to like close stuff. Every time I load a chart, it's like stopping. Let me close Discord. And Telegram. Speaking of Discord, join the Discord. Join our fam. You can also join the Telegram. There's not much in it. It's not like the Discord. But it is a way to keep up with our live stream. And that's, what, Telegram? I don't even know. It's in the video description below. That's how little I use it. All right. Let's get rid of that. There we go. We're just chilling down here in Goblin Town, fam. That's right. All right. Sorry, that took me a little bit. You asked because you were waiting to short. You know, I've been saying, and I keep saying, it's like things went down. Shorting is definitely the rougher side, but I will concede things have continued to fall. So I understand the allure of shorting. Definitely understand it. Makes sense. What's up, Sylv? The beautiful, the wonderful Sylv is here. Sylva, we all miss you. Come back to our community, Sylv. Well, you should join the Discord again. We want you in the Discord to join us. That's right. What's up, J Day? Does anyone expect FTM to pump for Halloween? Nah, me neither. What's up, Trick Shots? Maximum pain needed. Where is maximum pain, fan? Tell me. Let's do a poll. We got 400 votes on the poll. Keep voting on the poll. Keep liking. Keep subscribing, please. Let's do this poll. This is a good one. Whoa. Let's do this poll. Where is max pain for Bitcoin? Let's do it. So where are the bearish targets? I heard 8.8K from Gareth Soloway. You know what? Let's do this, because I know like 3K or something, like a savvy target. Who else do we got? Got 5K. Let's see, 12K, 8K. Let's do 15.5 is like the low. Let's do 19. All right, we'll add a 19. It's like 15.5. All right, we're gonna have to put like to dash 10. It's like 10 to 8. That's an 8 to 3 and like 19 question marks. 14, 14, 15. Let's do it like 14 to 10. 14 to 10. There we go. 23K. 23K max pain. All right, 22. All right, let's do it that way. 22 can just be like 22 to 10, then 14 or to 14, 14 to 10, 10 to 8, 8 to 3. Let's see what you guys think. I'm curious because max pain is a very arbitrary thing. Very arbitrary, like very much in the eye of the beholder. That's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good poll. A lot of time we just do polls for engagement. This is a good one. What's up? Actel, Alan Clark, B-Rad Crypto, Clip Bank, CoinGecko. The beautiful CoinGecko is here as well. We got a lot of ladies today. Sylvie CoinGecko, let's go. Who did I miss? David1 DSV. It's Autopilot joined us. Janix, my man. Jericho, Steel, J Cola, Joel, Haley, Wodstra, Keyman, Lee, Lepton Flow, Lolo, Lost Your Gun, Miles H, Nathaniel Richards, my bad, Paul, just Paul, with the cartoon PFP, Randy Greer, Shrink Tech, Toby Chapman, Tonzi Norman, XMMGX, what's up, brah? VLG Amsterdam. Nice, we got a lot of good friends. We got a good fam crew here today. I dig it. I felt like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I felt so sick today. I haven't felt sick in months. I almost didn't stream. Glad I did. I'm feeling better. You guys are sending me the good vibes. I can feel them. It's making me do better. Shout out Gassy. What's up, Gassy? Shout out to Gassy. To Magnus Larson. Only using his level 1 comment of engagement today. That's fair. It's a level 1 comment of engagement kind of day. Crypto Al. Why's that? John Doe. And Gazzy. Definitely 23K, says Randy. Deleted my real name. LFH. Dookie Head. Shout out to Dookie Head. What's up, Ricardo? Where would I scoop .tom? Where would you scoop .tom? .tom? Where would I scoop? I don't know. 9K. What's up, Alex S? V for Vendetta. Yo. KDA. What's KDA doing? Eric Leon. Robert Liu. Gypsum Geek. All right, guys. The real question is for CoinGecko. CoinGecko, have you written and published any articles lately? Let's put pressure on her, guys. Everybody peer pressure. Be like, we love your articles. We want to check them out on crownanalysis.com. We have our market update. Ooh, Doug. Published on the 1st of September. I missed this. The Power of Micro Investments. Doug, altcoin season. Great dude. Great writer. And we have Papi's update today on crownanalysis.com. Nice. Polka dot. What's the meaning of max pain? Again, it's kind of arbitrary. It's kind of in the eye of the beholder. It's not clearly defined, right? Max pain is almost like a peace of mind, right? Max pain is like the point in a market where there is no longer pain, I guess, right? That the pain is so thorough that price action doesn't really matter anymore. Like if Bitcoin, put it this way, this isn't max pain, but this is a way to understand it. If Bitcoin fell from right now at 20 something K to $1, now let's say $100, put it that way, in a snap, right? Would it matter if it fell to $90 or $80 or $70 or $60? Like, would it matter? Not really, because the maximum amount of pain to be achieved in a downside move has already been achieved. It's already at $100. At that point, everybody's wrecked. Doesn't really matter. Like, doesn't really matter if it goes lower. That is my understanding or my explanation of max pain. And that can be to the upside as well. It's not just to the downside. Max pain can be to either direction. And it has to do with what side of the market the majority of traders are on or retail's on. That's the way I'd explain it. Hopefully that's a good one. Let's see. Today, Trust Wallet is up 4%, and that is just sus as fuss. That's sus. It's over the last hour. Biggest loser, Roll Bitcoin. No thanks. ARB is down 7%. Toncoin down 6%. Graph down 6%. Ape down 5%. Ape down to $1.16, guys. When did I say that I might scoop some ape, even though I probably won't? But what was I waiting for? We're getting very close. We're 16% off. Rocket Pool down 5, Axie Infinity down 5. Looks like kind of the whole market about 5% down. Total crypto market only down 2.1% somehow. I guess because Bitcoin's down 2.1%. Fair enough. Let me see. 400 viewers, 222 likes, guys. Bitcoin just dumped. Get the likes hyped. I want to see more subscribers. I'll drop alpha. I'll drop the alpha. I'll make it worth being here. You gotta make it worth being here for me. Get more likes, more subscribes, more shares, more votes, just more chatting. I don't know, just more engagement. Wow. This has been, the liquidation map has really been one-sided for like 2 or 3 weeks now. It has looked like this almost every single time we've looked at it, and that is a lopsided balance of a ton of shorts versus not so many longs, yet the longs continue to get hammered. We can see here in the liquidation map, 24/6 would wipe out virtually all the standing in the last 7-day long positions that have been open in Bitcoin. There'd be about 200 million left, and that would take all the way down to like 22K. On the other side, shorts up to 25/6, almost double the amount of liquidations. And when you line that up, roll it down to 27K, that is 3.7 billion. And then when you go up to 28.5, that is almost 4 billion. And we can't actually see, there's more. We just can't see it because it's out of the scale. Heavily shorted market right now. What is up with my computer? Is the stream like freezing or anything? Are we stable? Are we stable? Funding still negative. Token margins still negative. Last time we saw this, we did get a little squeeze. Maybe we're setting up for a squeeze. Hopefully not setting up for the 2019 Spookify. I mean, we're getting into spooky season, so I guess maybe that makes sense. I'll show you guys again, because I know a lot of you didn't catch that at the beginning. This is not what I wanted to see. Fuck me. Sorry, I don't like to swear on the show. Please ignore that. It didn't happen. This is not what I wanted to see. Cumulative volume delta down on this dump. That's not what I wanted to see. It looks like it hit a new low. Yup, it hit a new low. Multi-month low. Not good. Although multi-month low, but technically not the lowest point price at this moment. Not great. You know what's interesting? I guess Binance USDT hit 24.6. I saw that on a lot of leverage exchanges. Hit like 24.8, 24.6. So technically Binance doesn't have a lower low yet. But this is not what I wanted to see. One, a massive amount of long liquidations. 50 million. That's actually not that much on this small sell-off. But this is what I didn't want to see. Open interest climbing. Open interest climbing while longs are closing. Basically what this communicates to the market is that at least leverage traders are backing this move. Price moved down, open interest moved up. That meant as price moved down, shorts opened faster than $50 million worth of longs were liquidated. So at a pretty brisk pace, that does show basically agreement or acceptance or support from leverage traders saying they're looking for the market to continue down. Don't love it. I feel like that's all I've said for the last few weeks. Don't love it. Don't love it. Not looking good. Don't love it. I'm going to read the chat some more. Let me actually do something here real quick with the setup. Like capture. I'm going to capture that display. Okay, there we go. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. We're gonna have this up in the corner just to keep an eye on the price. And I wanted to go over a little. I had to turn this up. So it's starting to storm here, and the light's getting all weird. That didn't help at all. Oh well. Oh well. Gotta just deal with it. cut off some of it. I'll move over. Okay. Our weekly market update. I'm going to put the link in the chat. It is in the video description below, along with Mr.Papi. A complete G. Love the guy. Along with his Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. I'll put it in the chat once. You can follow Mr.Papi on Twitter. He writes these for us every week, and they are awesome. And I wanted to go over a little bit of it while Bitcoin is chilling. So we have our economic calendar coming up this week. Nothing. Wednesday, GDP, CPI, big numbers on Wednesday. CPI for the US gonna be interesting as we've had a few mix-ups over the last few months. Thursday, we got retail sales, jobless claims, PPI. We got some Euro central bank interest decision rate, and actually that's interesting. Something we don't even really focus on much, but maybe we should. European central banks interest rate decisions, if they don't keep pace with the dollar, that's going to have impacts on the dollar. Or if they don't, if they don't keep pace with interest rate decisions from the Fed, then that will impact the Dixie strength and standing. So Thursday's looking pretty big. Friday, nothing. Perfect. I might not be here Friday. We'll see. Bitcoin indecision prevails. Feels like we've been here before. Oh, God does it. I hope Papi's here. Actually, I don't want to start up Discord. Alex Wells, Gareth Soloway, and Ben Cohen show is funny as they try to outbear each other. It's a bear off. Only the fuzziest of bears will survive. I'm going to tell Papi I'm shouting him out. Okay. I told him. Basically, we've been calling for a price breakdown for a month on these. Absolutely. Every single one. If you guys have been checking them out, you can bookmark crownanalysis.com. Or you can tune in here Monday when we go over them. Kind of looking at some lower lows, which we are clearly at. Maybe the 20s, low 20s, says Papi. Looking for a deeper retracement. Dixie rally at dead cat bounce, I hope so. So yeah, this really does look like what we've been looking at for weeks. The macro is not improved. We are likely near peak US interest rates. I guess not. I think the Fed still has an interest rate or 2 or 3. But I don't think they'll be big ones. Probably 25 BPS. I don't think we'll see it move out more than 100 BPS, but time will tell. This would likely squeeze the dollar higher and crypto markets lower, and that's what we're seeing right now. If I just throw up in the corner the dollar, we have seen the dollar rally more than I'm comfortable with. And we have seen, of course, Bitcoin correspondingly moving the other direction. As noted over the past month, it's likely, given current data, that we can continue Bitcoin to lead the range between 50 and 62 fib, or 618. 20 or 22K. While it may spook some participants, it's technically a healthy retracement. That's a spooky, healthy retracement. Got some levels here. There's a lot of them. I'm not going to go over all. A lot of them line up with what we're looking at. I love other analysts' perspective. I don't like to read them or watch them too much because it influences mine, but I do love when I finally sit down and look at them to see where we agree, where we disagree. Because no one knows the future, but a lot of the time when you find someone that you agree with that isn't just parroting your ideas, that's a good confluence. The right news may also spark a reversal in sentiment subsequently in a rally for Bitcoin, such as an ETF approval or regulatory clarity from the US government. Yes. Bear perspective, 20 to 22K remains possible. Is only marginally lower than current prices. Yes. And potentially a great opportunity to DCA. I would back that up. Great time for investors. Lower prices. If you're a DCA in Chad, you love the dumps. You love them. You crave them. Dollar index has showed some short-term strength due to indecisive but decidedly more hawkish US Fed coupled with a struggling euro. Yup. And we're seeing their interest rate decision come up on Thursday. Money is moving away from risk assets like crypto, equities, into money markets basically, while they navigate the macro environment. From a technical perspective, and we've done this over and over and over again, we're looking for a dead cat bounce as the dollar has moved below the level that has moved below 5 times in the past and led to deeper corrections. Fear and greed. I love that Papi's still doing this, but fear and greed to me has just kind of lost its relevancy, but we'll see. See what else it says. Things have looked up from late last year. There remains a pronounced uncertainty in the macroeconomic forecast and regulatory climate. This is reflected in the past month's drop below 50 to weekly bearish around 40, still remaining right around there. Fear and greed really does not seem to be volatile lately. An ETF approval is likely to lead to improved sentiment and greed across Bitcoin crypto markets. Further boosts to market sentiment will follow if the U.S. Fed declares a pause on rates, peak rates, or if a recession is confirmed to be avoided. Love you, Papi. Great stuff. Great stuff. Shout out to you. You're the man. You're the man. Check them out, Crownanalysis.com. All right, back to the chat. Back to the chat. Back to the chat. You need your 420 likes, people, I know. Guys, right now, we're taking a 10-second break. I don't have a watch on, but I'm going to time it. Right now, you have 10 seconds. Like, hit the like button. Subscribe. Vote in the poll. Send something in the chat. Let me shout you out. Got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4. What's up, monkey? 2, 1. All right, that was your time. Good job. What's up, Neil? Neil Weston, V good. You V good. What's up, Lee? Fear and greed you don't bother with? Exactly. Fear and greed was such a good metric, like in 2018 and 19 and maybe 20. And then it just, I don't know, it became either manipulated or maybe it was just coincidence that it really was like functional at all, that it like kind of worked for trading. Or maybe it just became too well known and now market makers trade against it. I don't know. Or against it, counter against it. Don't know. Monkey, my God. What's up, Sprouxy? Pedro Ferreira. 12K Max Pain. Two-bull top. Two-bull top. So the reason, guys, we have a really good poll, and I really want your feedback here. What is Max Pain? What is it? Vote in the poll. I want to know, because I am so removed. I am so removed from this. Being in crypto 7 years, going on 8. I've seen it do this over and over and over again. And every time it does this, people say Bitcoin's going up forever. Every time it does this, people say Bitcoin's going down forever. And both parties, time and time again, are just wrong. They're wrong about the upside. They're wrong about the downside. Rinse, repeat. For me, these targets, we have 22 here. We have 22 because whatever. 14 to 10, 10 to 8, 8 to 3. We have these up here just as broad ranges. I wish we could have more options, but YouTube won't let you. None of these are max pain for me. I would prefer, because it would just be convenient to my wallet and my life, that Bitcoin goes up from here and goes to a new all-time high and blasts off, right? That'd be better for my wallet. Short term. So I'd prefer that. I'm always bullish. But if Bitcoin drops to 3K, there's no pain for me. The pain would be, shit. It's gonna be a long time till things are like kind of spicy again, and I'm back. I mean, I'd be in the green, but just, I'd lost hundreds of thousands of dollars or something. But none of this is painful for me. If we do drop to these levels, I already have limit orders. Some of them have been sitting there for 5+ years. I just buy more Bitcoin. I buy more Bitcoin, and I accept that this is gonna take more time. The reason I want it to go up now is I think it will be a shorter cycle into a bull run if we go up from here. I don't think that's the likely scenario, but these numbers don't scare me, and I want to know what would be painful for you. What would be the point maybe that you just would like throw in the towel and be like, I'm done. You got to be honest with yourself. Nobody knows what you're thinking except for you. I'm curious. Optical art. What's optical art's target, Chris? I love optical art. He's my favorite bear. Honestly, he's my favorite bear. Favorite bear. Jacob John. John Doe. You have your eyes set on the size of your no-bake cookies. Good goal. Good goal. Good goal. With the bad. Blitzkrieg to 32. Liquidate all shorts. Well, you know what's kind of funny about that? I said I would go over this again. I'll just show you guys quickly. Dude, what is it TradingView that's lagging, or is it my computer? Because it only seems to be TradingView, actually. So, this, if you're looking for a monster rally, this would fit 2019 perfectly. We've fallen at the death cross. Consolidated at a high. Fell. Fall directly at the death cross. If you're looking for that monster rally through the death cross, I have some bad news. That did happen before. It happened right back here. Right here. Right there. October. This is just ingrained in my brain. It was one of the most exciting, spicy Bitcoin days ever. Here's what I don't like. You have your high, you consolidated, you fell. Yeah, it looks a little different, but it is very similar in, like, I don't want to say timing, but I want to say it might be timing. Just structure. You know, you had your bear market drop, your bear market low, you rallied in your bear market to a lower high, you fell below your 50, you got your death cross, you rallied right through it, and then you fell to lower lows, dicked around, and had March crash eventually. That does kind of fit what we're seeing now. Now, it's not guaranteed. It's not like I'm saying this is going to happen. But if we do, you can go back and watch the beginning of the stream if you want the full in-depth. If we do see this sell-off stop and we get a crazy explosive rally through the death cross, because the death cross actually hasn't technically happened yet. It looks like it has, but if you zoom in, you'll see these values have not actually crossed yet. And there's actually an easier way to do that. I don't know why I zoomed in like that. There's an easier way. Just go to labels. Indicator financial label values. Boom. You can see the yellow is above the green. They have not crossed yet. Tomorrow or the next day, but very much likely tomorrow, we'll get that cross. If we see a rally, it would be more like this, I guess. I guess there was 1 day of consolidation at the previous low. Okay, it's not moving. Anyway, if we do see a rally through the death cross, that might be bad. That could be bad. It would end up looking a lot like that pre-March dump. That might bring us down to the 17s-ish. However, the good news is if that does repeat, we might be able to. Actually, I even had shorts in 2019 that did pretty great on this. We might be able to sneak in some shorts here. That would be likely looking, I'd begin scaling in 28.8. Maybe finish scaling in at like 30.1, 30.3. And then just looking for that to play out. I don't want this to play out. The only thing that's even leading me to this is, one, the price action here locally looks similar. You have the daily death cross after your Bitcoin bottom of bear market. Could happen. Could happen. I'm kind of hoping we don't get a monster rally. I'm kind of hoping, honestly, if I could pick right now what would happen with this market, this is what I would pick. Even though I would get wrecked on my longs, I would like to see this. I'd like to see a wick low, move back up to a lower high, hit a higher low, and then just start marching back up. That's what I'd like to see. I think the wick low is needed. I think it's needed. Kind of flush out the market. What's interesting though is spot. Coinbase spot now hit a lower low. However, if we look at not so spot, I don't really consider USDT spot, but it is. If we look at not so spot, I'll call it. On Binance, that's weird. It had gone lower. Huh, why the hell is that? Why the heck? What? Because we just looked at this and it was lower. I know perps have this on. Perpetual exchanges have this. Oh, maybe because I'm not looking far enough back? I don't know, because this is Binance BTC USDT. And we can see this wick low on August was 24.6. I don't trade on Binance anymore, so I don't know. People here who are still trading on Binance, what was the low on their USDT pair? Does anybody in chat know? Curious. Curioso. Spot-ish. Yeah, spot-ish. For me, spot has to be USD. And that is, you know, that's my definition. Doesn't have to be yours. That's just how I look at it. Having similar issues with TradingView today. Okay, so it's TradingView, not me. That's good. CZ having a little fun in the club. Yeah, that's right. Sense a bear trap. Zabo do. Could be. What's up, Bad Baptist? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Possible rally off lower CPI numbers? Possible. Possible. I agree, DSV. We'll have to see. We went over that earlier. 3 times before Death Cross got a rally. We looked over it. You'll have to go back to the beginning of the stream. I can go over it again. My max pain is lower than the general investor. Well, of course it is. I don't even think I have a max pain. There's like no level I would just be done. Even Bitcoin, like I said, even went to like $100, I wouldn't be done. Although I say that only because I don't believe it ever will. I don't know how I'd feel if it actually happened. But 3K, I would love to scoop Bitcoin at 3K again. I just don't think I'm that lucky. I don't think I'm ever going to get the chance to buy at those levels again. I really don't. Trading view lagging for everybody. XRP says Tiberius. We can look at XRP. Have you subscribed? We have not had a subscriber in 40 minutes, or at least hasn't alerted me of a subscriber in 40 minutes. Can someone pick up the torch and subscribe for the first time? Don't unsubscribe and subscribe. Doesn't work that way. But just for the first time, someone out there who's never subscribed here before, pick up the torch, be a G, embrace your destiny, join our family. Randy Greer, there are too many big players that won't allow the price to drop much further than its current price. Think about it. I don't know. Maybe. I still don't think we're going to see under 20. I've been wrong before. 10 JK. It's painful already. Yeah. Welcome to Bitcoin. Guys, Bitcoin is a journey of patience and pain. The things that people lack probably the most on average. Patience and pain tolerance, and then the combination of being patient while in pain. Bitcoin is not easy. This is not get rich quick. This is survive the gauntlet of pain to get to the treasure room at the end. This is not a walk in the park. The reason Bitcoin has such crazy gains, or one of them, or in my opinion the reason, is that so few people are actually able to have that patience and endure that pain to make it through the bad times. So few. In this channel, we have 82,000 subscribers. Over the last 4 years, we've been streaming. And in reality, out of all 82,000 of those, how many of those are still around? Well, there's maybe 2 classes, 3 classes of them. One, people who walked away, bought Bitcoin, walked away, and they don't even know what the price is. Those people are doing great. The people like me who just have been around, or in that time have been around, learned to endure it, are still here. Not a lot of us. And then there's the group of like 90% is people who quit. As long as you're one of the people that doesn't quit with a long enough timeline, I truly believe you'll get those returns. There's no guarantees in investing, but in my mind, in my opinion, Bitcoin is a guarantee. In my opinion, it's not financial advice. In my mindset, it is a guarantee as long as I have enough time. You're welcome to think differently. Ooh, there we go. Shreyash Zodding. Subscribe, my man. And Anoncognito got the magnet. Nice. Welcome. Christopher Allen as well. Hell yeah. There we go. We got a little pump of subscribers. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Join the Discord too, guys. Hundreds, if not thousands of traders, crypto traders in there chatting all day, every day, 24/7, every time zone. It's a good place to be. Good place to be. I'm gonna put this on the 1 minute because this is so slow. I'm also gonna get rid of the death cross for a little. We don't need that over us the whole time. You know, something I didn't do. Jeez, Trading View, you are... I thought I was struggling today. I feel great now. I felt like shit earlier. I feel great now. It's your guys. It's you guys. You guys being here. It's your vibes, man. Let's just take a peek. Take a peek at some of these retracements. Depending on what high you use. Let's see. Let's just look for overlaps. There we go. 26.1. Zoom in. I like this one as well. Yes. Yes, yes. Let's do it like that. Something like this. 25.6. 25.6. I haven't even really looked at the low time frames because I doubt they're going to give us anything. I bet we have bullish divergence on every freaking time frame on this low. Like, I don't think it'll matter. Last stream, though, we were using LuxAlgo, and I'll give it to LuxAlgo. Hell of an indicator. And we didn't even use all of them, all of like the different things. Hell of an indicator. It was short on every time frame on the last stream. And I mean, my analysis lined up with it, but it was right. It was right to be short. Let's throw that back on quick. You can sign up for LuxAlgo. My link's in the video description below. You get 30% off. Ooh, here's some goodies. This is actually nice. So we do have the sell-off today, and this is LuxAlgo Premium Signals Overlay. What we were seeing, unfortunately, on the last stream was a lot of these sell signals under our like bearish band here. And it's not a sell signal exactly. I don't want it to be that AB, but bearish signal. What we didn't have on any time frame was an X. We didn't have an X. We had this on everything, like daily, 12 hour, 6 hour, whatever. Everything was like looking down, but we didn't have these X's. You'll probably remember me yelling about it. Basically, the X's are whatever the current position is. It's like the algo has decided it's gonna stop. It's like, okay, god dang. It's like short. Okay, the short's good. I'm closing. We didn't have that, and that was really scary. We had no short close. The 1 hour does have a short close here. That's great. I'll take it. Trend is still red. It hasn't turned purple yet. If it turns purple, it might start looking pretty good. This is only on the 1 hour. I do want to look at some others. Hopefully, getting more of those X's. Don't have it on the 4. Yikes. That was a good catch. 25.8. Good catch on LuxAlgo there. I'm trying to get more into this because they do some of the best work. Nice! There it is. We got our little X on the 6 painting after looking for a short at 26.3. Little stop short signal. I mean, you don't have to get them. They don't always paint, but when you get them, that's a good sign if you're looking for a reversal. Like I said, I didn't have any last stream. No stops, and I like that 6 hour has it. We don't have it on the 12. Hopefully we will, but it looks like it might need to go a little lower. One thing I am noticing is all of these time frames, though, unfortunately, are still in a red trend, still looking down, still underneath their bearish bands, and that's looking like 27.9-ish, right where literally every moving average and its mom is, like the death cross, 27.6. 200 weekly right there, 200 daily right there, 20 weekly there, 20 monthly there, everything is right there at 27.9-ish. You know, I'm surprised by not a lot of people, or at least the people on like my Twitter and stuff, or the whatever I've checked out, not a lot of attention being paid to 24.3. 24.3 is such an important support on this chart. It is the fundamentally most important support, I would say, near us. This is where we rejected to our, we'll call it a bear market bottom for now. Rejected again to a higher low, moved up. We haven't actually back tested it. You can see that. We have not actually back tested 24.3. Now, we don't have to, but a back test of 24.3, if it can hold its support, is incredibly strong, incredibly good, incredibly bullish. There's no guarantee, though. In fact, the way it's looking, probably not. But I don't hear anybody talking about it. It's strange. Everyone's looking lower. I wonder why. Maybe 24.3 isn't satisfying. What's pretty interesting too is when we put 24.3 on our chart and our little 2019 repeat, it's interesting that we see the rally through the death cross. So if we're following this, saying this is going to happen, rally through the death cross, hit 30-ish K, maybe only as high as 28.8, and then fall back down to 24.3 where we do, I'll call it a triangle bottom, 3 hit bottom, whatever, back to whatever the high was, and then fall lower. It's interesting that it does line up right there, 24.3. That would actually be pretty painful. Pretty painful for short-term price action. The reason being is you don't get 24.3 on this low. I guess you rally through the death cross, everyone gets bullish again, then you dump to that support that everyone should be looking at. Everyone gets bearish. You go back to the resistance, then you fall. That's That's a hell of a move. That's a hell of a move. TradingView is struggling today. Struggling. 5 minute. All right. Yeah. 5 minute rolling over. All right. I think we have some upside today. Not an upside to get excited about, but some kind of upside. Probably 25.6. That might be, it might be looking a little too high for just like a 5 minute rollover though. What about the 15? Even the 15 is slowly rolling over here. This is different. 30 minutes still very confusing. 45 minutes still downtrending. Yikes. Yeah, that'd be my best guess. I'm not very confident. Usually I'm pretty confident in these short-term signals. I'm not super confident in this one. Not gonna lie. Not gonna BS you. Not as confident. 5 minute looks good, but like 5 minutes is such a fickle time frame. You are starting to, it looks like, paint some kind of like flat top. I'll take it. I'll take it. Take it for now. Take it for now. Back to the chat. Back to the chat. Sorry, guys. I got very distracted. You know how I do. We still have 450 viewing, but we don't have 420 likes. This is problematic. We need 420 likes. We have 410 votes on the poll. We don't have 410 likes. If you voted in the poll, please hit the like button. I will appreciate you all day. All day. Ian in the wind. What's up, Dave Digital? How you doing, brah? 24.3 would be good. Paint, it'd be pretty good. It would be. And it's like the obvious support. It's weird. No one's talking about it. Tonzi, OnlyFans. Sure. They started an OnlyFans, Tonzi. I'll subscribe, bro. No shorts to squeeze, you get flag. What's up, Seek and Hunt? Pixel solid. Why shouldn't you bother someone who collects Bitcoins? Because they're mining their own business. Why shouldn't you bother Bitcoin miners? DCA into a strong state. DCA a stable coin? What? I don't understand, Dale. Alex Wells. Pixel. Yeah, I'm liking these jokes. What's the difference between Bitcoin and your wife? Your wife doesn't go down on you. Womp, womp, womp. Tell us a joke. I don't know. I'm liking your jokes, Pixel. Rigo Koppel. You got some licks today? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, speaking of which, I promised this. Sign up with Fairdesk. Sign up with Fairdesk. It's my favorite crypto exchange to trade. Sign up with Fairdesk. The reason being, the link in the video description in the chat. The reason I wanted to show you is your boy is getting riggedy wrecked. Look at these positions. I made a mistake and I'm suffering through with them. Minus 300, minus 300, minus 300, minus 400, minus 200, minus 150, minus 150. How much is that? 3, 9, 10,000, 1,500, 1,800. And I'm only up 5, 7. 5, 7. Yikes. Yikes. Not good. And then on the other account, my big Bitcoin long, currently 1,500, so I'm down like 3K, up like 1.5. Not great. Short from 26.8, up 500. Long from God. Well, it's one Bitcoin long. If I'm down 1,500, then it's from 26. Oh, wow. My ring light. I think my ring light's gonna go. There's like a, I can't show you because the camera's on it, but it's like a ring light and it has like 4 layers of lights that are in a line around it, and 1/4 of it is now blinking. Uh-oh. That's okay. That thing's actually been working for a long ass time. I'll take it. But yeah, sign up with Fairdesk, but don't lose money like I've been losing money. Trade better than me. That's my hope for you. What's up, Gold Dragon? Good to see you, man. Captain Gary. Captain Gary. Captain Gary of the SS Enterprise. Mr. X. What's up, dude? Once a Wild Pony. Neil Bodle. Trying to get the new names. Who else is new? Prolific Joints. Yeah, what's up, man? Prolific Joints. Help a brother out. We need 70 likes. We got 420 watching me. We need 70 likes to 420 likes. I want it. I want it. I'm not leaving without it. What's up, Rising Sun? Rokus R. Ryan Black. Seeing these new names in here. I like it. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Kai. It's like it. We've had more girls on today in the chat than we've had in a long time. Kai, the beautiful. The beautiful Kai. You rock, Ryan. You rock, Ryan Birchfield. Thanks for the 2 super chat. Kai wants you to know that you should sign up with Femex. They are our sponsor, and they are also my favorite exchange. Kai wants you to sign up. Kai is smoking. She's a smoke show. She works for Femex. She wants you to trade there. You should. It'll impress her. All right, what's up? Prothmesh. Hitter. 123K. Hex is going to 0. Is it? Probably. I don't know. Is anyone really that surprised if Hex goes to 0? It's not 0 yet. It's got a while to go to 0. Certainly looks like it wants to, though, huh? Certainly has that 0 vibe. Maybe 0022. X doesn't look great. Tesla looks great. On the other hand, I had this up for a long time. Tesla looks pretty effing awesome. Let's see. Ooh. Daily market cipher B. I mean, you do have a gap below you down to like 250. Might be an opportunity to enter there. No. Like 250. It's targeting the range low. Back to the range high. That's a nice 4-to-1. Tesla with a beautiful 10% candle today. What's Tesla doing? Can someone please send the dev team of Tesla over to Bitcoin? Get this pumping. Would it be appreciated? Weekly could look a little better. Weekly is a little weakly. Daily looks very strong. Something tells me that 250 gap on Tesla will get filled. That wick, though. Monthly looking strong. I'll take the monthly over the weekly, though. Tesla doing things. 618. Tesla can retake its high at 3. Probably looking for a target of 350. That deeper 786 retracement. Monthly looks pretty good. I don't hate it. Let's see, take a peek at Ethereum here. Got LuxAlgo pulled up on the chart. Ethereum somehow still trending green unless my eyes are color blinding, which they do often. Still on the green trend, strangely. It's not look great on the weekly, though. Ethereum has held its low from mid-August of 1,540, but it is inching towards it. Breaking that level doesn't look good. That would not be a good look on the week. Interesting, though, Ethereum hasn't broken its low. Weird that Bitcoin broke its low in August on a lot of exchanges, but we're seeing some alts haven't. What that would suggest to me is that dominance should be falling. However, dominance doesn't seem to be falling. I wonder what is happening there. I don't really know. Ethereum looks very, very floopy on the day. Market cipher B money flow just draining. I think Ethereum's going to break this low. I don't know where it's going to end up. Hopefully not as low as 1,300, but I think it's going to break this low and then bounce. And I think we're going to find bullish divergence on that low. That's my hunch for Ethereum. However, wherever that low is on the way back up, 15,750. Probably looking to close a position. That might be a scalp. Total broke its low. It has not broken June's low, that's a good sign for now. But still not looking great. Nothing looks great. I'm putting on that Lux. I like LuxAlgo. I'm getting used to the colors. The colors was my biggest turnoff at first. Didn't like the coloring. I'm not good with colors. Oof. Still in an uptrend on the week, but on the month, probably not. Nope. Yikes. Yikes. Doge hanging out at its lows, hasn't broken yet. PYR hit our short, and that short's in the money. Maybe back to $3 if we're lucky. Pepe, I told someone I'd look at Pepe earlier. They're probably gone. Pepe never filled my short at 842, sadly. And it has now just sunk on down into no man's land with very little to zero support underneath it, all the way down to, looks like about a 50% drop from here. Knife as anything. Knife as all hail. Good luck, Pepe. This is just a crapshoot. Cass never actually got to take my short out, but it is seemingly holding all right here. It is seeming to hold all right. I think this is still in play. I'm still looking for a short. XR Peasels. The Ripples. Didn't get quite the bounce we were looking for, but still lows being respected. Money flow actually really heavy. XRP's selling off here might not be over. ARB. Wrecked. I know I said I wouldn't take these trades. It's just one of the low fishing trades. Rejected. Yep. On the last stream, we looked at this, and I said it was like back here, wherever that arrow is. I remember this clearly. I said we have these longs here, but what we saw is a break of the lows, and now the daily backtesting that previous support on our low, looking to the left as resistance, and likely going to see it sell off. It did happen. ARB in the same boat, honestly, as some of these others we've looked at. A little different than Pepe, but very similar. No support, very little support is going to be found here unless there's more chart history. This is going to be a knife. Could trade all the way back down to 50 cents, or find a random spot in the middle where it chooses to randomly bounce. I'm not touching ARB. ARB is off my table. MATIC, not as extreme as some others. This was a theoretical speculation. Something to watch out for. We were looking at BNB and saying, well, MATIC could end up similar to BNB here. But not a lot of play happening there. PERP. I don't know what people were like wanting to look at PERP. Yeah, the last stream, PERP just hit resistance, sold off. Womp. Cyber. Everybody was hyping Cyber like a week ago. It did hit our entry, it did trade lower, but now potentially finding support at 5. This Cyber trade might actually pay. And the goodie, this isn't financial advice, this is at your own risk, you can lose money. The goodie here, though, is it went below our entry, traded above, and now might be finding support there. This trade might be solid. Turbo, I don't know. Someone wanted to look at Turbo last stream. Turbo's off into price exploration to the downside. Turbo, you're dead to me. You're never actually alive to me, but now you're dead to me. I don't even remember this one. And HEX. All the way through. Oof, da-doof, 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 doof. We caught that low on this triangle pretty well. Nice. Nice. What's on your guys' mind? 480 votes. It looks like Max Pain 22? I don't know. Are we being honest with ourselves with that vote? Is 22 Max Pain? I don't know. 40% of us say 22. Well, we can put it this way. 32 say 14 to 10. So that's 73% of us saying that Max Pain is somewhere between 22K and 10K. That might not be the worst way to put it. It's turbo time. Have you ever hired contractors and they come into your house and they start running around yelling, turbo time. And you start running around and they say, no, you're not allowed to do turbo time. Only we can do turbo time. And then they install a toilet that's too tiny. People who don't watch Tim Robinson are like, what is this guy yelling about? Can we get 500 votes on that poll? We got 370 likes. Damn, we're struggling for 420. I have shilled that 420 too many times. I don't know. It might not be in the cards today. It's all right, fam. I still love you all. Even if we get close, that still counts. Marcin, Pepe, 100x from now. Easy. All right. Can I check ACH Pedro? Yeah. Might be getting more dump here. I don't know if I have an ACH chart. I do. How many shrooms have I had? 0. 0 shrooms today. I don't even know the last time I took shrooms. That was many a moon ago. Might have been pre-COVID. Might have been. Pre-vid. Pre-vid. What of it? I haven't looked at ACH in what looks like since February of this year, maybe. And you do have a pretty serious downtrend there. August 7th low still being respected. Our support level from far back looking all right. You did reject off of 1.5 cents. But look, all right. Sec chat. I'd probably be looking for about 1 cent flat on ACH. I don't like this though. I don't like seeing this on the week. You have an order block right there. You went higher. You tested that order block as support into a lower low. You hit your descending trend line. You fell lower. You tested, or let's say you didn't test. You filled in that fair value gap created here. Lower high again. You fell below your low. Looks like maybe you rejected from here. I could see 1 cent. Nice psychological level. You could see like 1 cent to get that run back to maybe a lower high, or maybe the market turns and it's going up. I think now is a little early. I think now is a little early for ACH. What an odd thing to say. Cooking in butter is better than cooking in oil. Nah, I mean, it's tastier, but it's worse for your heart. That's why I do the oil. Got high cholesterol, baby. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the only one allowed to say it's turbo time. It's a different turbo time, Two Bros Mining. But respect to the Schwartz. To the Schwartz. Respect to him. It's turbo time! And they're running around your house. And then you go to your bathroom, and they installed a toilet that's for farts. Toilet turbo time, Tim, Rob. What a funny dude. Dude, I love it, man. Google it. Google it and watch this clip. Has this ever happened to you? If I play it, they'll like DCMA strike us instantly. Hey, does this ever happen to you? Oh, this guy's on YouTube and he can get striked. Maybe he can. Funny as hell. Love that guy. Where's the image? I just want to see the image of the tiny toilet so I can show you guys. There we go. Has this ever happened to you? And they installed the toilet seat that's for farts. I just want the image. I don't want anything else. There we go. Look at this funny toilet. Look at that. What would fit down in that toilet? It's like for mini carrots. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Because I'm crazy. Because I'm crazy. Microdose. Oh, yeah. Might be a little Thursday, a little action coming up in my life. I'll tell you about it on Friday, though. What's up, Sonic Unicorn? Check link. Could check link. Link hasn't moved, though. I don't have much to report. Kyle. Dude, butter is better for your heart. Oil is bad for you. Other than maybe olive oil. I use olive oil, though, so to be fair. Dig deeper than that. Stay away from canola and palm. Yeah, don't use those oils. Those oils are bad. No, I have genetic high cholesterol. Genetic. My doctor's like, it doesn't matter what you eat. Well, he didn't. Hey, he did, but didn't, but did. He's like, what you eat isn't going to be too important. He's like, still, though, you know, stay away from the red meats if you can. And by stay away, meaning like eat them in moderation. Butter in moderation. But for the old ticker, I don't do the butter too much. Do love butter. It's just not good for me. Ethereum, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Did it just break? Did it literally just break its low right after I said it was going to break it? Like, yep. Minutes, seconds Seconds after I said it was going to break its low, it did. Look at that. Look at that spice. Ethereum breaking its low here while we're live, as predicted seconds before. Broke its low. Broke its low. Is what it is. I mean, you know what's going to happen now. Now it's just going to dick around right here for at least 30 minutes. It's going to chill here. Set another alert. Butter is so good, though. I would long butter. I would long butter, man. You're not a part of the turbo team. No. No, only we can be turbo time. You're not allowed to. Dude, I love that dude. He's the funniest effing dude. I will watch anything he does. Stay away from sugar. It's even worse than for your cholesterol than saturated fats, huh? You know, that I didn't know. I don't have any diabetic problems, though, thankfully. Just the old high cholesterol. Making life real fun to eat stuff. Making it real fun to eat. Yikes. Yikes. Ethereum looking like dog shit. What else is moving, guys? What else is moving? When you say butter, you gotta channel Marlon Brando. Do I trade NFTs, sir? Sam Walton? Nah, not really. Whoa, did we just disconnect? Or is YouTube just tripping? Look at this. Did we just disconnect or is YouTube tripping? Did we just go from 400 to 100 viewers? It's possible. Hopefully not. Probably because we didn't get 420 likes. I don't want to blame you guys, but yeah, it's your fault. Not playing. Nah, we have 400 viewing. It's full of shit. YouTube's full of shit. It's commonly full of shit. Yeah, Pickle, you can stop the stampings here. If you've been stamping, you can stop them here. I can even add them live, I think. Do you want to throw them in there and I can probably add them live? Oh, you got him in there. You the man. Pickle, can we get a round of applause for our guy? Our champion of the timeline. Our keeper of the minutes. Mr. Pickle, my right-hand man. Love the guy. Shout out to him. Cool. I had the timestamps in early, sweet. I don't know if they work, but alright. It says 403, yeah. Smart Balance Extra Virgin Olive Oil. I just use olive oil, honestly. Have I ever heard of a poop knife? I have. I don't know why. I forget why or what it's from. Why would anyone ever use a knife for that purpose? I don't know. Have you ever heard of a toe knife? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito's toe knife. You know what's really weird? Dude, this is what I have to deal with, guys. This is what I have to deal with. So I assume people have subscribed, right? Because earlier we had other subscribers after Anon Cognito got membership. But now they're gone. Now it's just gone. It doesn't show them anymore. This thing's buggy. It's buggy. We're just chilling here on a Monday, guys. Waiting for the corn to dump. Watching the charts dump. That's what this channel's all about. It's your second family. Your crypto family. Mostly because your family fucking hates crypto and wishes you'd stop talking about it. But you know what? Here, in our familia, you can talk about crypto as much as you like, till the cows come home. We won't ever tell you to stop it, like your family will. You say poop knife? Eat. I don't know what that's from. I think it was like from TikTok or something weird. They were doing the only thing you could do with a knife and poop if you were constipated. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You had a heart attack 10 months ago? High cholesterol, clogged your FT imagines. I'm right there with you, man. Never had a heart attack. Hopefully, knock on wood, never gonna have one. I've been taking statins since I was like 23. My dad had a heart attack and I went right on him. So hopefully I won't have one. Fujita Blus, what's up, man? Someone shortened the YouTube views, I know. Get him out of here. Glitchy be glitchy. Everything's glitching today. What's up, Eric Pim? Aaron Pim. How you doing, Aaron Pim? M Ninja Forf. Quicker. How you guys doing? Ninja Glock, my guy. My guy. And my gun. Ninja Glock. Bacon pancakes. Kai, what are you doing, Kai? Guys, everyone say Kai You are awesome. She is awesome. Kai is my rep from Femex, and she is also my future wife. So, wingman a brother, hook it up. What's up, Dragos Sharp? Moves, but only in small time frame. Yeah, we gotta zoom in for these. We gotta zoom in. 22K, let's go. Bob Franklin, shake out the week. We got 550 votes on the poll, and it just doesn't seem to be changing. We're looking at 22K for Max Pain. I am so disconnected, man. What coins do I hold besides Bitcoin? Do you guys want me to just run down the list? Want me to run down my list and name them all? Put a 1 in chat if you want me to just go down my list of coins and read them from largest to smallest. Oh, shit, I gotta log in. 1 sec. 1 in chat. Put a 1 in chat or an emoji in chat. They can be equal. They can be like the same thing. Did we get any ones? That's only 4 or 5 ones. That's it. That's not a lot of demand. We got a lot of supply, not a lot of demand. All right. 1. There we go. Now we got the ones going. All right. I will read them from my largest holding to my smallest holding. And grab a brew and roll one out because this is a long list. In number 1, and before I go through this, guys, let me say this. This is not an endorsement of any of these except for Bitcoin, really. A lot of these positions started off as very small positions that grew. And so it's not like I invested in them in this order. This is just how they grew over the course of like 7-8 years. There we go. Lots of ones. Here we go. So number 1, Bitcoin. Sitting at number 1 is Bitcoin in my portfolio. Number 2 is USD or USDT. I know. Number 3 coming in, Ethereum. Number 4, Litecoin. 5, Doge. 6, BNB. I'm gonna stop saying the number. I'm just gonna say the coins. BNB, and these are smallest to biggest. BNB, XMR, ADA, Pax G, MATIC, BAT, Mana, Moons from Reddit, ETC, XLM, TRX, BCH, Zcash, XRP, Trust Wallet Coin, XVG, HOT, DGB, ENJ, Loom, Theta, Solana, T-Fuel, Link, Bitcoin Gold, Vet, Pepe, Atom, Neo, DCR, HBAR, Dot, Tezos, Hive, FET, SHIB, KNC, ARDR, Gala, Algo, FTM, Poly, BSV, ZRX, CRO, Kin, Maker, Hex, Ravencoin, RVN, Bit, this was like from Bybit, Bits, One, Harmony One, Cass. I didn't even know I owned Cass. Today I learned. Vertcoin, rest in peace. Uniswap, Uni, NKN. I don't even know what that is. AVAX, ARC, QNT, CRV, Cake, AXS, AGIX, AGIX, STMX, KMD, Komodo, SC, PivX, Bencoin. Who Bencoin? Who Bencoin? LRC, XEM, Zem, BTT, Jasmy Dash, VRA, Mask, Fox, KSM, Die, RDD, Icon, ICX, MIOTA, Nano, Waves, DNT, Velo. I'm not done. Nav, Zen, PMA, Koval, Steam, PPT, CVC, ACH, Bomb, Gas, Quantum, EOS, NXS, EGLD, Rep, OMG, Ren, OXT, BRD, Bread Wallet Coin, BCD, LSK, VIB, MCO. That's the old Crow coin. I still have some MCO for some reason. It's in a wallet somewhere. SPC, Syscoin, SYS. Lost track. Where are we? SYS. BAM, RIP, Strat, Vitho, which is just Vet's kind of secondary coin. NXT, Zil, Salt, Wan, EBST, Myth, MTH, Aeon, AION, THC. I bought that because it was THC. FTC, Ignis, ENG, GVT, Part, Sulfurous, SPHR, EMC, IOTX, CRW, Zell, NXC, ZCL, UP, TX, IOP, BitB, DMT, DTA, DMT, TIX, ONG, BCX, GNT, and GLM Golem. So by the time we got to those last ones, the last like 10, 20, all of those combined are like $1. They're virtually zero. I got a lot of capped too. That's true. That's the entirety of the list, but I think there are some on there I didn't add because I just like bought them and forgot probably while I was live and shit. That's them all. Jenna next week. That is true. We have the FOMC coming up on the 20th, I believe. And we will be here. And you will be here. And Gina will be here. Feathercoin, I'm not even joking, Cormy. Not even joking. I think that's the first time I've read all of them out live. It is a list, and I do think there are a few I missed. And I didn't miss them in the list. I just didn't add them to my portfolio because I bought them and forgot. Or like a limit order filled and I forgot to update it. But that list is about 250, maybe 300. Do I know about X-Steganography? I do not, TM. Long live IOTA and Shimmer. What is Shimmer? Bitcoin out of the triangle, I know. It's yikes. Yeah, a lot of dust, Jay. There's a lot of dust. Only the top, like, I don't know, the top, like, 20, 30 have over, I don't know, are over, like, $100 or 200, I don't know. I'm just making that up. The majority, so just to put that in context for you. So I named all 300 of those. I started with Bitcoin, USD, Ethereum, Litecoin. Those four alone are like 95% of my portfolio, probably. That's a guesstimate, but it's damn close. Ethereum is taking a dump. It broke its low live. We called it. Then it broke its low minutes later. Jenna's out. Colby's in. Who's Kobe? I shouldn't let my wives know about each other. I know. I know. They don't. No. Tom Pow, baby. Tom Pow. Am I going to keep my presence on Theta going? Crypto character, I have not logged into Theta in forever. I don't stream there anymore. I guess I could just send it out to there, though. Complete the account closure checklist. Maybe not. No, of course not, because I guess Theta is done. I will say this, guys. Theta was like, it was cool. I signed up for it in the very beginning. And I will say this. I made maybe $90 worth of ads or whatever it is of their Theta. At the time, $90 worth. However, somewhere along the line in 21, I sold all of the ad earnings that I'd made. And so it was like $90 maybe on a good day when it was rewarded. Sold it all like at the top for like 15 grand. So I will give it to Theta. Shout out to Theta. I made 5 figures just streaming there. And then I left. I'm probably the reason it's going under. Does anybody know what's going on with that? Because it was a cool platform. It just never had like reach or anything. I don't know. I guess it's going out of business. Shutting on down. Blockchain plus video is very difficult anyway. Wonder if BNB is going to have a big dump soon. It do feel like it. BNB has looked potentially dumpy for a while, man. Just kind of doing it in slow motion. It's crap, that's why. Yeah, true. True. You're Sang Theta. Wait, Sang Theta. Wait, were you the guy that tipped me a bunch? Yeah. Did you tip me a bunch? Sang? I don't even know how to look anymore, actually. I don't think there even is a way to look anymore. Nah, it doesn't tell me the names. It just tells me wallet addresses. If you're the Sang I remember, dude, shout out to you. I think a bunch of that money I made was from your tips. Love you. If that's you. Fader Fakes. Slow dive. Gotta go. See you later, Fajita Balloose. Love you, man. Good to see you. Action Crypto. The technical term dumpy dump. Yeah, it's a dumpy dump. It's actually a frumpy dump, which is a little different than a dumpy dump. Frumpy dump is when you get a break of the low and then it doesn't keep dumping. Dumpy dump is when you break the low, it keeps dumping. The more you know. I want to get an animation, a little star, the more you know. About fate, ask Sheldon Sniper's mom. I don't know. Is that a burn? Sheldon Sniper. Sheldon is a cool, like, I like Sheldon in real life. I've never watched his content, but I like him in real life. You're welcome to have your opinions on him. What's up, Rigo? How you doing, brah? Gotta go. It's about time to go. Donald Trump, after he found out Twitter was down. That's a mouthful of a name. What's up, dude? Cade Roastad. Alex Bowler. Kryptonium's here. Good to see you, dude. Who else did I miss? KC? Who else did I miss? Ragia. Once a Wild Pony. Ryan Holmes. What's up, Ryan Holmes? Static Unboxing. Sounds kind of like how Bitcoin was until today. Tom, great name. Handsome name. Tom Kumagai. And Voxy's token. Bet you want to look at Voxy's token. I bet. Trade what you know. Pro Duels. What's up, man? Did the Death Cross go? No. Negative. Ghost Rider. Not yet. Though you may hear other people saying it did. But they would be wrong. Their heart's in the right place, but they're still wrong. Right here is the Death Cross directly above us, and you can see here on the right on our scale. The yellow is telling us the price of the 50, the blue or green is telling us the price of the 200, and they are $3 off. So you could make the argument that a $3 difference, which is 0.0005, you could make the argument that that's the same thing. And I wouldn't disagree necessarily, but technically the best kind of correct is technically correct. Technically, they have not crossed yet. However, they absolutely will cross tomorrow. We will have the death cross tomorrow. Pretty much unavoidable at this point. Pretty much. It's right above us. I'm like kind of holding out, hoping Bitcoin breaks its low while we're live, but I don't know. Might not happen. What's up, Vanessa? Dude, how many beautiful ladies have come to the stream? We even had Moggy Games earlier. Like, this is like a beautiful ladies stream, and I like it. We've had lots of beautiful ladies stop by. Kind of hoping it'll break while we're live, holding out, but I might end up holding out for like 24 hours because it is moving at the speed of snail. 1 minute is droopy. Dump it. The best kind of correct is technically correct. Yoink. Yoink. We got 420 likes. We did it, fam. We did it, familia. We did it. I can't believe we did it. What a joyous moment for everyone. You know, to celebrate this joyous moment, I'm going to give away some memberships. Make sure you've opted into membership gifts on YouTube to receive one, or else you won't. Make sure you've liked, subscribed, interacted, engaged. YouTube says the more you engage with a live stream they're gifted on, the more likely you are to get them. So I'll give you 60 seconds. We'll wait one more, so 75 seconds. Well, one more 1 minute candle till I give them out, because I want to give you guys to engage, or time to engage. Everybody gets a fair shot here. Best odds, make sure you put something in the chat. Make sure you're on the recent participants list. Make sure you've liked the current stream. Subscribed if you haven't already subscribed. If you already subscribed, don't worry. You might even get something out of clicking that little share button and just copying the link. That might even count. Let's put a poll up. Do you like free memberships? Yes. No. There you go. We'll put a poll up just so you can get extra engagement. Increase your chances of winning. We've got 31 seconds to go before we launch them out here. That's right. We're giving away some YouTube memberships. Hey, Tom, long time. Jackie of the Carolinas. It has been. How are you, darling? How are you? Brendan K. Zane. What's up, Zane? Bro Tips here. Jacob John. Oh, this is bringing everybody out of hiding. Peter Pan's here. Where's Captain Hook? Clicker 101. What's cracking? Seymour Lady Cabrera. Juan Estevez. 420. Let's go. Crypto 420 is excited. I know it. There we go. All right. We shall unleash the memberships. Out of my own pocket. Paying back into my own pocket. A lot less than it pays. Unleash the gifts. Done. Done. One day RSI while we're chilling, sure. Sure. I hope you win. What's up, Gasper? Good to see you, brah. Josh Sanders coming in with a W. Papito, my man. Papito. S-Dog. There he is. You deserve it, S-Dog. You're here all the time. Rigo. There's a new name. Who else? Shorts Pool. What's up, brah? What's up, bras? We got Papito. T-Bone. There we go. You deserve it, too. Josh Sanders, S-Dog, and Rigo. Well done. In the aftermath, Real Life has subscribed. Hell yeah, Real Life. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. It's full of goodies. Thousands of crypto traders. All in one spot. RSI in the daily is not super exciting. It's not super exciting. However, it is still much higher than the recent lows. So unless price really dumps, we are going to have bull div off the low. However, we had bull div off this low and it didn't seem to matter. So life goes on. Life goes on. Love you guys. Thank you guys for making me feel better today. I felt just sick as shit this morning and I'm feeling a lot better. Just chilling with my fam. Watching the Bitcoin paint dry. 4-hour closes in 10 minutes. Likely getting some spice. Spice is likely coming. If you guys want to short or long the market, sign up with FemX today. Links in the chat, pinned to the top in the video description. My longest standing used exchange. No KYC. Big sign up bonuses using my link. FemX has been around a long time. They're probably the closest sponsor I've worked with. They're also our oldest sponsor? Longest running? Good peeps. Fairdesk a little newer, but they've been with us all year. And they've been solid. Sign up with them as well. Double, it's always good to have more exchanges. People want to use just one because it's simple. Use more. Spread out your assets. You don't want them all in one spot. It's good to have multiple. And FKYC, by the way. FKYC. Wow, this ring light is going to die. That's cool. You guys should jump in the Discord to keep up with our live chat 24/7. Hundreds or thousands of traders from around the world there chatting all the time. Plus, you'll get some free Bitcoin just from being in there. I'll make you all Bitcoin holders. It is my honor. Subscribe. Because I love you. We will be live again. We might even go live again before Wednesday if Bitcoin breaks. Really quick, if Bitcoin does break, 24.3 sitting below us. Very, very important structural support there. It's weird no one's talking about it. It's very weird. 24.3. Right there. It was August's high. It was resistance in August and in February. Untested as support. And the weekly does seem to be heading for it. Daily Death Cross will be happening tomorrow. Despite what people might say about it today, it will be happening tomorrow. And we'll see the aftermath. When to buy the pool, man? In your heart, you know. Go on, give you a membership, Danny. Jump in the Discord. You don't even need a membership there. Join it. Discord.gg/TomCrown. What's up? Keval. Vichari. You always spread out your assets? Smart, Donald Trump. Cormy. FKYC. FKYC. Pro Duels. Do I want to hear something sad? Not specifically. But do you feel like venting? You can vent here. We are your family away from home. How long should it take to withdraw XRP from Fairdesk? I don't know, man. Bullish Bradley, I don't know. If you have any issues with Fairdesk, you can join our Discord, and we have a Fairdesk help room. We have a Fairdesk help room where we do have actual Fairdesk employees will answer your questions. So if you're having trouble, jump in there. Ask in the Fairdesk help. All you have to do is verify by doing the little CAPTCHA thing. What's up, kitty cat? On TikTok, there's this guy called Good Griefs, and he streams like COD, and then he just like makes up stuff that his chat says. So like join a game in the lobby, and like the game will be starting. He's like, "Oh my god, thanks for the $100 dono," like some name, like blah blah blah. The $100 dono. You get 10 sexy cat meows, and then it's just, it's just funny as hell. Good Griefs. It's just funny. You should look it up. It's good old-fashioned friendly trolling. My favorite kind. Do I hold or ETH long term? I do. I just went through my portfolio. ETH sitting at number 3. You need more money with buying CSGO skins in 9 months. Oh, you've made more money than buying Litecoin. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat because I haven't made any dollars on CSGO skins, and that probably puts me up. Oh my. All right. Bitcoin, you're dumpity-ing in slow motion. Trading View, perhaps dumping more than Bitcoin. Acting like shit. But you guys know what happens. Bitcoin ain't gonna finish this dump while I'm live. The wills will not allow it. So make sure you subscribe to enable notifications, signed up with Fairdesk and Femex, no KYC, and jumped in the Discord. And we will be live Wednesday, guaranteed. We may be live later tonight if the dumpy gets dumpy.